So in the previous video, we were talking about the length of arcs. And we're talking about length and how length is one-dimensional. So it's just, that's all your units are going to be. You're going to use circumference. Now I'm talking about sector area, which is actually a slice of the circle. So we're talking about area. And I can spell. So now we're talking about area. So we're talking about an actual slice of the circle. So we're going to use the area formula for a circle. And the area formula for an entire circle is pi times radius squared. That's the total area, but I don't want the whole area. Okay? The whole circle is blue. I'm going to kind of color it all in here because I'm great at this. The whole circle's blue. All I want to see is this section, the green section. I want to know what portion of the circle is represented by the green. So I'm going to do the same thing I did. I'm going to use the fraction of the entire circle. So this particular one, 120 degrees out of the whole 360 is the portion I'm looking for. I'm looking at for only 120 out of the 360 of the total area. And your total area is going to be pi times your radius, which is 6, squared. So as I move this over, 120 out of 360 is actually 1/3. So I've got 1/3, and then I'm going to multiply that by 6 squared and pi. So I'm going to multiply that 1/3 times pi times 36. Now remember, you can put everything over 1. So that's going to give you 36 pi over 3. And when I reduce this, 36 divided by 3 is 12 pi. And that's going to be units squared. So the entire circle, the total circle, that's the total, was 36 pi square units, the whole thing. But I only wanted 1/3 of that, 120 out of 360. So 1/3 of that is 12 pi units squared. So that's how you do a sector. So let's look at the next one. Find the area of the sector. Sector. I can talk. Ignore what I just said. So the area equals pi times radius squared. So when you say area equals pi times radius squared, I'm not looking for the whole circle again. Here's the whole circle. Everything in blue is the whole circle. But I'm not looking for the whole circle. I'm looking for the green. I'm looking for the green portion. That's it. And remember, this is a central angle. Remember, these are all central angles. So the central angle has the same measurement as the arc. So in this particular example, 20 degrees out of 360 is the fraction of the area that I'm looking for. So then I have pi times my radius squared. So let's reduce 20 out of 360, and I have to think about this, is 1/18. So I want 1/18 of the area, and the area is 9 pi. I'm just going to write it consolidated like that, 9 pi. I multiply across, that gives me 9 pi over 18. And when I multiply, when I reduce this, I get pi over 2. Okay? And that's going to be units squared. So if your area is 9 pi, 1/18 of that is pi over 2. So that is your sector area, and I'll write it here, pi over 2 units squared. Here it's 12 pi units squared. I didn't write it in the right spot. But that's how you find the area, the sector area of a circle. You're just finding a slice of it. You're just finding a slice.